Hi, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. The last time I recorded, I had managed to kind of get my robot probe thing working to an acceptable level. At least I had an idea of how to put it together in a way that it would survive re-entry and survive landing, and also collect some signs and things. In doing so, I inadvertently collected enough science to actually move myself up the tech tree so that I could actually afford or acquire a capsule that carried two Kerbals that wasn't a stupid sphere that apparently is not very aerodynamic at all and causes all kinds of problems. So I now have a pointy command module that I can fit two Kerbals in and hopefully get two Kerbals to orbit. So the dilemma I was faced with at the end of the last video, and obviously I face now, is do I use that or do I try and launch my slightly modified design of a robot probe on a bigger rocket? And I think I've decided that I should stick with the current mission, as it were, and let's just see if we can oh come on, get this thing into orbit is the idea. So, think. Pop that off there. So we've got separator heat shield on the underside of that. So we want, let's go for fuel tank, and smaller of the engines. And decouple that. And then chuck that on the underside. Right, so that's an interesting staging. Okay, so we want to fire, want to fire that engine, then decouple, then fire that engine, then decouple, yes. I was just thinking, am I actually going to be bringing this back down again? I do need to recover it, which means I need to keep this stage intact with this for a couple of orbits. So my hope is that there's actually enough fuel in there to make it to orbit, but to also have enough fuel to deorbit as well. Right, let's save that and go. I don't have a great feeling about this, but right, let's give it a bit more throttle. Oh, that was slow off the pad. I actually had to kick the throttle up all the way. Oh, that's turning away quite badly. This is not stable. This is really not stable. I got a hub. Well, even if I can keep it upright for this first stage, I've got a horrible feeling it's going to do that thing of flipping over come the second stage. That's really trying to pull over. I'm having a fight against. Nah, it's just leaning and leaning and leaning and going in completely opposite direction to the direction I'm pointing it in. This is not going well. Okay, so apparently we're going that way to space. I mean, I don't think we're going to space, but whatever. Oh, there's something down there on the ground. Okay. That got, well, yeah, that's not stable at all. Oh, what is it about this? What is it about this that makes it so unstable? This isn't great. I think maybe I'm going to start paying attention to the whole centre of gravity thing and that, aren't I? See if we can slow down. No, this isn't great. This is not great at all. Well, let's just burn off the fuel, eh? I mean, all the bits work. Yeah. Not surprised I didn't get us any science. Okay. Because, yeah, we've pretty much exhausted all the growing science around here stuff. Okay, why is that so unstable? I mean, it's not great even in its like short configuration, but it just does not fly at all. Especially that second stage. That second stage is horrible. Why does it flip out so much? Wondering, is it worth me even just hanging around for it to land? Do we really think there's any science to gather once we're on the ground here? I don't think so, do we? Let's go for it. On the off chance. Okay, we'll keep that for what it's worth. Oh, we got a sliver of. Oh no, I guess is. Oh yeah, no, I guess is a sliver of science. That doesn't get us anything. We'll have no temperature for what good it will be. No, it doesn't get us anything either. Okay, let's recover that. So, why is that so bad? Do you know what? I figure, if in doubt, let's throw some solid rocket boost. Oh no, hang on, I want decouplers, don't I? I want decouplers. There we go. Ah, it didn't work. There we go. Let's throw some more power at the problem. What could possibly go wrong? I don't think this is going to work, but at this point I'm like, well, yeah, sunk cost and all that. Aerodynamics, that's what I'm after. Let's just pop some nose cones. Right, so we fire 4 solid boosters, then decouple. I want those decouplers all to fire together. Is there a way, can I just like make a stack of those? Is there a way I can just say, yeah, just there's 4 of them. I think I want that to fire at the same time. Good, so they shoot, then we're going to do that. Right, let's give this a go. I'm just figuring more weight on the bottom, right? I also feel this is kind of overkill for like something I want to just do a little hop around curbing with. Go. Do you know what though? This is the most stable it's been so far. This is actually the most stable it's been. Throttled back quite a bit. In fact, all the way. Throttle ready for when these that was pretty. Oh. Kind of unsteady. Do you know what? It's going to get to orbit. It's definitely an aerodynamic problem. Definitely. I'm not having any of the trouble I was having before. Right. Ah. I just realised I didn't want to do that. Because I'm going to start spinning now. And I've got no control over attitude with this. Until I fire up the engine. I'm going to get this bloody thing into orbit though, if it's the last thing I do. Wow. So they're all rocket debris. That one's flown all the way over there. How the hell did that get over there? That can't be from this launch. No, I think that's on the ground, isn't it? Okay, let's just wait until we climb up. Right. So, yeah, I mean, we're pointing completely the wrong direction, but let's see if we can use the thrust to turn round. Come on, come on, come on. Do I have reaction wheels now? Maybe I should put a reaction wheel on this. Right, I want to go that way. That's the way I want to go. That way. No, that way. There we go. Let's just see how we're doing. No, that way. That's it. Pretty much that way. Keep it pointing. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Wrong way, wrong way. Come on. Come on. There we go. Try and keep it steady. I gotta say, the computer on this robot probe is not smart. How are we doing? Still not in orbit. And I really shouldn't have stopped thrusting, because that was going to... Right. Okay, so this is not stable even up here, I don't think. Just trying to steer it, but I've got no control. Oh, for pity's sake, of course that engine has no... vectoring. Oh, oh, I put the wrong engine on. Okay, well, we're well past our best point. You get anything for that? Yeah, we'll keep that. This is where I curse it's spinning and me not knowing how to match the camera. I want to get to the goo and things. Nah, I mean, I've used those before anyway, right? I'll close the doors. Let's close the doors and that. Right, close those doors. Cool. Yes. I need to see if I can put a reaction wheel on this or something. Maybe that's what I need. Just trying to see if I can slow myself down every time I'm pointing. Didn't think this one through at all. Okay. Let's dump that. Let's see if we can survive re-entry. I think I'm kind of onto something here, even if it's a ridiculously large rocket. Yay! Yeah, it wasn't going to get me anything, was it? I think unless I get into very different biomes, they're kind of a spent force. But I have my little probe now. My little probe kind of works. Kind of works. Right. Celebratory Iron Brute. Sorry about that. Come on, get down on the ground. You can do it. Floating, floating, floating. This last bit's definitely the most boring part. It's not even from a large part, this last bit, until you see the shadow. There's no sense of even falling or floating or anything. Right, let's just see if we can get any science out of this while we're here. Not imagining we can. 0.2. Whoopee. Yeah, let's keep that. Nope. Nope. Wasn't expecting much. Wasn't even doing that for the science, really. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to build to make this thing fly. So where would reaction wheel be if I have one? That's one, isn't it? What is that? Hang on. That's fireworks? Okay. Ignore that for the moment. It's not going to be comms. It's going to be payload. Command and control if anywhere, right? Inline reaction wheel. That's what I need. That looks even better. Right, can I stick that on there? Stick that on there. Okay, so that's the Mark 1.7 WTF 0.1. Don't ask. Let's give it a go. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're now testing maneuverability once we're up in the atmosphere. Do we have RCS? We do have RCS. RCS is a go. So a bit of throttle and go. Is it worth putting the RCS on now? So let's stabilise things while we're rotating. Maybe I shouldn't put the RCS on. We're rotating for some reason. I've lost all sense of what direction I'm facing. Oh no, I hit the wrong bloody button. Let's revert to launch. I hit space twice. That was one of the computer simulations we sometimes do, as you may have seen in the past. Right. One of the things we simulated was don't mess with RCS. I hit space to decouple the solid boosters, and I wanted to throttle up a bit, but to do so I hit space for reasons. These boosters do a good job of getting us above most of the atmosphere. A bit terrifying when we lose them though. They do make a big explodey thing. Right, let's start really leaning over. Oh, where are you going? No, 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 no. Come back, come back, come back. Right. Is this where it's worth putting RCS on? Ooh. Definitely seems to do a fairly good job of dampening crazy movements. Although we are wandering a bit all over the place. Let's just... Okay, I'm not... No, it doesn't seem to be making much difference. Don't know, maybe RCS doesn't work unless you've got crew? Yeah, pilot or something? Come on, come back round. Come back round. I could do with something that just dampens the movement. Right. Oh! Okay. Suddenly the RCS is making a lot of difference. I got a lot of control. Probably a bit too much. Right, what state are we in? Okay. So, let's see if we can get ourselves point in prograde. They're doing a great job of I'm a bit confused about which direction to tap in. Okay. Come on. Just stay around there. Burn through about half the fuel. And then see what state we're in. Oh! I do believe we just made it to orbit. We did too! Oh my god. It's an actual orbit. I got my little robot probe into orbit. and enough fuel to come back again. Okay, let's open all the doors. It didn't get me much science at all, but there's no big surprise because I've flown these up here before, haven't I? Right, let's log that temperature. No, it's not going to get me anything. I don't think anything in this bay is going to do anything interesting. No, because we've flown all these experiments before. Oh, it can be 0.1 science. But this is kind of the start of maybe I could do a return mission to the moon or something like that. You know, fly this out to the moon, get into orbit, deploy the science packages, and then return. That'd be kind of cool. I think maybe I could do that. Let's just go for slow that down a bit. We got orbits. Look, actual orbits. What's that there? I don't know what that is there or why it's doing what it's doing. Right, I think. Oh, do you know what? We do sort of stand a chance of actually landing in that crater. Although I wouldn't know how to time that. What's the chances? It's worth a go, right? Okay, so I want to go. Oh. Let's close. Oh. Ah, no. Do you know what? I've run out of electricity. The batteries have run out because I was in orbit too much. Or too long. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. So yeah, I can't control the engines or anything. I can't recover this thing. This is now stuck in orbit forever. Damn it. I didn't think about that. I should have done like one orbit or two orbits and then come back down. I was getting too clever. Bugger! We should see this as an achievement, right? Maybe at some point in the future I'll be good enough to recover this thing. Can I rename it? Rename vessel. Lost in orbit. Save me. Right. Well, I think that's that for that. At least there weren't any Kerbals on board. This is the good thing about uncrewed missions, right? You're not what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, you're not putting anyone in danger. Oh, I should recover the debris. There we go. So hang on, where's my probe? There it is. Yay! I wonder if it'll stay in orbit, or whether the orbit will degrade over time. Okay, although it wasn't a great win, it didn't quite work as intended. I just noticed right in the middle of the planet, is that like another crater, or is that a volcano? I should try and land something there, shouldn't I? Getting distracted. What was I saying? I've lost track of what I was saying. Yeah, no, I've forgotten what I was saying because I got distracted by the bullseye on the planet. But yes, that wasn't quite what I had in mind, but it's been a good proof of concept. I just need to remember that I think I may have another go at this, but do a couple of orbits and then get back down. But that does call into question that whole idea of getting to the moon and back, because I will run out of electricity, and that's something I hadn't thought about. That's going to be an issue for me, isn't it? Is until I have solar arrays. Actually, that's a point. Didn't I see? Yeah, I've just got the batteries at the moment. But I'm fairly sure on the tech tree. Let's just go back. Where's electrical? It's around here somewhere. There. Didn't I? Yes, there. So I do have photovoltaic panels. So presumably I could stick those on the side of a craft. But obviously I've got to earn enough science to get those again, so I need to... Oh, I've got like another 77 science that I need to earn to get those. I think maybe I need to concentrate on that. Yeah, I think I really do. Because they're going to be important to pushing further into space. I'm not going to make it to the moon on a couple of batteries. Well, how many orbits did I do? I did quite a few orbits, didn't I? Because I really hit the acceleration. So, what was that? I was around day 4, I think. So, yeah, I was probably in orbit for about a week, maybe. Don't know how long it would take to get to the moon and back. But we'll see. The chances of me even making it to the moon are fairly remote at the moment because I don't quite understand how orbits work that well. These are all ideas. I think in the next video it's time to get the Kerbals back and actually put 2 of them into orbit, or at least test that new command module anyway. But for now, that's it. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.